We are back with the online classes of Education 3000. I am Noemi Paimal. And today, did you know that we have an eighth petal? That the 7-petal school, we always consider an extra petal. And you know what it is? Yeah, the family. The family is part of all education systems all around the world, and it's beautiful to have this contention of the family when possible. So we want to talk about that and how teachers and parents, they work hands to hands. Let's start. So as I told you, it's called the 8th petal, and it's about the family and the roots, to have, you know, by roots, like even though sometimes we move, or we are an immigrant, or we are expat, we have the double roots. We have the roots where we are born, and we have the roots of the land where we live. And that's very nice to know about the land, the tradition, the history, the ancestors, all the local, you know, the local habit. It's so rich, and local plants and local culture, knowledge, technology. So we think that's family, and what I call the roots or cultural roots. It's what gives a base, that gives a nice platform to build your life on. It gives you self-esteem as well. It gives you strength. Sometimes in pedagogical, it's called systemic pedagogy, actually. Systemic pedagogy. It's from Bedingers. They say that if you have the strengths of the past, or your ancestors and of your parents and grandparents, and you recognize it, the kids are much stronger. And then they accept the other one. So it's part of peace culture as well. If you accept your own culture or own culture, of course you accept the one of the others. So it's built inside the peace culture we really want to. Remember the 7 petals? We talk a lot during level 1. It's a blue petal here, up here. On the slide, you can see the physical and kinesthetic development, anything with physical movement, physical exercise, movement, dance, anything, but to have a very healthy body and something you like, and if possible, not competitive. Then we have the cognitive, but it has to be articulated and fun, the social and multicultural development. The aesthetic, which is art, ecological, hands-on to do, personal development. So what we decided to do is to have an extra petal, and we call it the 8th petal, and it's golden in color. And we call it the petal of the family, like thinking families, we all accompany the children. And families is always grandparents, aunt, the extended family is in charge of giving a nice contention, a nice environment, safe environment, emotionally safe, loving, caring, because that gives a good start in life. So the families accompany children and young people in their integral development processes, setting an example. Yeah, because they say, how do I do? We show the example. Like, what do I do if my kids are screaming? You know what? We don't scream ourselves. It's so, sometimes it's such a mirror effect. And nice contention, peace inside, peace outside. It's a way of living more than tips and techniques. And you know what? I saw so many books on how to raise a child, the best way to raise a child. With this book, your child will never cry. Oh, we will go to bed so fast. It's not techniques. Well, some techniques helps, of course, but it's really a way of life. Beautiful habits. It's caring, loving. It's like I knew a grandmother, And she was very surprised. She's very peaceful. I love this. She's a very good friend, actually. She's from Mexico. So the grandchild said, yeah, or granny or grandma, whatever. Can you read me a story before I go to bed? So she took the kid and she started to read a nice story. So please, it has to be a nice story, something that really raises consciousness and vibration and feelings. Not the story where everybody's dying and cold and they get lost in the forest. Find the best story, of course. If not, make up one. Ask the children to help you too. And then the kid fell asleep so fast, like in 1 minute. But the next day, when he woke up, he remembered. And he said, yeah, or grandma, thank you because you read the story for me. And she was so touched because it was only 1 minute. I mean, it was not that much time. It's not, you see the quality of time. And he thought in the morning to thank her. That's very nice. Anyway, let's go. So we showed the example, and we know we are jointly responsible with the teachers of your children. Parents and children are together to have a beautiful, comprehensive education for the children. Because sometimes it's like, oh no, it's a teacher's fault. Oh no, it's a parent's fault. It's not like that. We are all together, and it's a beautiful journey, and we enjoy it. And well, as I told you, this petal represents the local culture and the roots. And bueno means good let's go on in Spanish. My formation, I don't know if I told you at the beginning, but I am an anthropologist. So my formation, my training was about listening to people, to honor the culture, all the different cultures of the world, all the different languages and habit. And it's so beautiful. This earth is tapestry of rich culture and rich everything from art to song to ancestral memory, oral culture, beautiful. And I think in education, with more than ever, we have to honor that, because that's our luggage. It's like what we are bringing with us. It's inside of us. It's our DNA. And by honoring that, to build the future will be much easier, you see, because we are a whole, we are together. We recognize who we are on many levels. So the 8th petal, if you are building a school, please always consider the parents. If you are a parent, consider yourself. we train ourselves. If you want to do something for your children, we start with ourselves. Inner peace, no violent communication. We show ethic, we show joy, to be enthusiastic about everything. That the kids, they love when they see the parents. Sometimes there is some games, or we do an activity, and the parents are even more excited than the children. But the children are so happy. Like I had a workshop. It was in Argentina, and we had to do the blue petals. So I said, I don't remember, but we said, let's do a parkour. You know, parkour when you jump all over the place. So we did a mini parkour, and the teacher, they jump by the window, and they have to do a couple of rolls and all that. And then the kid went to pick up the mom, and the kid say, how was your day, ma'am? We did a parkour. And then the kid say, mom, you did a parkour. So sometimes, you see, it's as simple as that. When we can do parkour together at home and enjoy and have ice cream and whatever. What I want to say with the 8th petal, it's not a burden, like, oh no, school parents, and have to go, and it's so full. No. It's go back to life. Go back to oneself, go back to the pure love and the pure joy, and that's it, you see? And of course, this is video 34. I mean, I talk so much. Of course, everything we said is good. I mean, we have very good tools, all of us. But then the last tool is the one inside. And this one, it's you. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can sell it to you. Nobody can take it from you. It's ourself, our life, our energy, our beautiful vision of the world. And this is our best gift for the children. Thank you so much, and see you to the next video. The next video, let me see, it's something very nice. It's about, yeah, we talk about the families, but I want to talk about, yes, the teachers are so nice. And I think it's a teacher, an hero with an H. Hero, like Superman. So see you on the next video. Take care. See you.